What's up, guys? So, why am I spending around $4,000 on a gym machine? I can get laser eye surgery for both eyes. It's like something that I always wanted because I have bad eyesight. I could buy lots of food nonstop. I mean, I'll be doing that regardless, no matter how much money I spend. I could buy PS5, other consoles, Steam Deck, Xbox, bunch of games, luxury clothes. Video games today suck. We're all waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. That's about it. Clothes, I don't really care about that. I just get the essentials, the basic. I could buy a semester for college, and college is a waste of money. I'm just doing because society does it. And I'm like getting some help from my parents, and they're forcing me to go, but who cares? So, this is 3 parts on why I'm buying this expensive machine. So, part one. So, barbells and dumbbells. I already have them. It's in my basement in my gym. I have enough for me to get a workout in. This is something I'm gonna be talking about later in the video, but the main reason why I'm buying this is I have an injury, and if I do barbell and dumbbell exercises, it's gonna impact it. This injury, I could still work out with barbells and dumbbells, but actually just dumbbells, but like in a different modification. Like I have to use neutral grip instead of the normal supination, pronation grips that I usually use. For someone, I was on a routine. I was on like one of my favorite gym schedules: barbell bench press, incline dumbbell bench press, the lat pull down for pull days, and you know the deal. Yeah, I can't even do none of that. Everything has changed. I have to use neutral grip now, and yeah, it's what I have to do. When I started this fitness journey, I was absorbing so much self-improvement content, like Andrew Tate yelling at me, other self-improvement YouTubers yelling at me, get a great physique. That's how you'll get the ladies and be successful. I would have that Ashton Hall morning routine. Like when I first started my full-time job, I would wake up 4 a.m. in the morning, go straight to the gym, 3:30 to 4 a.m. And yeah, pump iron, incline, bench press, mostly free weight stuff because I heard free weights is good and you'll build muscle faster. Then, a couple months later, I tried a progressive overload and I was going at a quick pace, but it was still good control. And then I got hurt, and this pain happened since 2023, and now it's 2025 at the time of this recording, and I still have it. It won't go away. And that's the thing with barbell and dumbbell exercises. I'm just scared to go back and using those machines and injure myself again because I don't trust myself. With barbell and dumbbell, you have to really make sure, and with like free weight, more weight is going to be loaded. Like when I do like some movement within the barbell or dumbbell, sometimes I would get a pull out of nowhere and I don't even know how, but it's just how it works. You have to really focus on your form way more than anything. And that is kind of too much for me because I'm always self-conscious when doing barbell and dumbbells. Another reason is because of this injury I had for years, I can't go back to my favorite workouts anymore. Like the bench press, overhead barbell press, squats. I love all those workouts because I feel like $1,000,000 when I finish those workouts. But each time when I'm working on those exercises, I feel some lingering weirdness in my body. And it's always there, even if I don't work out. So, like, what the heck is the point of me doing this? I'm not trying to get hurt again. Like, I'm gonna listen to my brain and gut. If I feel something weird, I feel something weird. And, like, the most annoying thing, like, when working out with a minor injury is like you have to cut back on the weight. And that's normal for anything. But, like, seeing the progress you made with a barbell and dumbbell is just so disheartening. And you just second guess yourself so much. Like, am I using the correct form? And I'm like, yeah, I am using the correct form. So I'll just lessen the weight a little bit because my form is good. I'm just gonna overthink too much to a point where I just get too overwhelmed. Even though my barbell and dumbbell is still there, I'll still keep it there. I mean, once this injury gets better, maybe one time, maybe one day, I could try those out again. Part two. Let's be honest, gym is like the most popular thing. People, I'm seeing, I mean, at least on my algorithm for Instagram, TikTok, it's all gym girls, gym guys, their day in the life at a gym. I feel like everybody goes to the gym. And after months of building confidence in the gym, and now I know what to do, and I could like, I've dealt with like, now I'm not that socially anxious of going to the gym because I know what I'm doing. And I don't mind having people next to me, especially hot girls. Actually, I'll get a little self conscious around hot girls. But the worst part about going to the gym is the people. Waiting on machines is literally the worst thing ever. If I see someone on a machine that I want to go on. I would just find a machine nearby, pretend to use it, pretend to like lift like 0 pound weight until I wait for them to be finished. And there's so many times where I see someone finish and I go, and then another pretty girl goes to the machine right away, and boom, awkward moment. I just sometimes be a nice guy about it. Sometimes I speed walk faster and then they get mad at me for it. It's just so annoying. Like, that's the reason why I wanted to wake up really early on the self-improvement grind. Go to the gym early just so I don't have to deal with people and all the machines are to myself. But I stopped waking up early in the morning because I had more responsibilities at work and now I'm doing like school. Like, I'd rather just sleep and then, shower, have a relaxing morning before work. And it's crazy for me to say that because I love working out early in the morning and having a productive time, but there's other things I gotta focus on, like studying early in the morning or memorizing some stuff, like applying for jobs, trying to memorize my script on job interviews. Because if I have, let's say I did have a perfect morning routine, workout, walk 10,000 steps all early in the morning. Then after work, I really don't feel like doing the school stuff, the job stuff, because I'm like already mentally exhausted and those are mentally tasking things. If it's the other way around, that'll be better, but I don't want to end the day going to the gym. So, like, that's the plus of having it at home. You could do it whenever you want. And, like, even though if I miss an early morning workout, then I could do an afternoon at home. No interruptions, no nothing. I could get the workout so much done faster. No more waiting, no more driving. And the crazy part is I have a gym that's like a 6-minute drive from my house. Not a lot of people have that luxury. And like I said, how I stopped waking up early in the morning. After work, sometimes I just want to have some downtime to myself. Sleep at like 11 p.m. like what most people do. And self-improvement YouTubers will be like, oh no, gotta go to bed early, wake up early. And I agree, having a morning routine is important. Going to the gym is important. But when like people on the machine driving, that just all adds up, takes a lot of time. And time is something that I'm really selfish about sometimes. And like I said, I'll talk about this in the next part, but the machines I'm looking forward to train on and want to train on. Remember how I said I don't want to do barbells and dumbbells in the previous? Now I'm looking into cables. I think cable machines are the safest and most efficient way. After many trials and errors, I really, really want to just use cable machines. And that's the machine everyone fights for in the gym. And that's why I have to wait forever for a goddamn cable machine. I don't know what's that cable called. It's like a power rack. It has like a pull-up bar at top and then 2 cables on the side. And then you could do chest flies. Everyone fights for that machine. So let's go to the next part and yeah. Part 3, the expensive machine. Yeah, so this machine, it comes with cables and we could adjust it up top where I could do rear flies, or I could adjust it to the bottom where I could do bicep curls. And it also has like a barbell I could attach to it as a cable. Cables are like a very fixed path and you could have just the amount of the right resistance to train way more safer than using a barbell. You're more likely to have a better form with cables rather than when you use a bench press squat. You have to make sure everything is perfect. Cables, it's just more easier on a body part. And I hated this workout at first. It's like one arm at a time bicep cable curl. Reason why I didn't like it is because it eats away at time, but I kind of made some improvements on my biceps doing those. Same with the lateral cable raise. That's really popular. I see a lot of people do the lean lateral raise with a cable one at a time. It's like perfect to like grow the muscle. And with this machine, you could do hip thrust and squats, things that I couldn't even think. A cable could do any exercise. Best part about this machine is I see it has an AI feature safety kit. So like if you're lifting a heavy weight, it can detect if you're struggling. If you have the safety kit on, it'll like reduce the weight as you work out. The touch screen on that machine, it tracks your progress, and that's perfectly amazing. I don't have to go on my phone and track it, even though I might still do that even if once I buy this machine. This machine goes up to 200 pounds. I think it goes up to 220 pounds. And I always think like you have to keep progressively overloading to build muscles, and that's true. But I one time thought like, what happens if I reach the limit? of the weight. I'm never, ever, ever gonna reach 200 pounds. I just want a good body. But for those that want to be an Olympic athlete that wants to reach up over 200, go to 300, 400, then yeah, this isn't for you. You have to just start bench press, deadlift, squat. Hopefully you're not injured. Another final thing that I really love is the screen has Apple Music. A bunch of my family members can have their own profile and we could do our own workout plans. Has a fan built in, a yoga program, a lot of exercise programs like back, chest, whatever. And I love how it even shows you the workout. Like it shows you the warm up routine first, and then it shows you the form, like what they do. And then you could just copy off of it. That's so like considerate and thoughtful. The best part about this is when you buy it, it's already like set up. You don't have to set the machine up or anything, put parts onto it. It's everything is ready right there. You just have to plug, create your profile, and then get started. And I'm realizing like cables are the way to go. I'm seeing lots of old heads, like a lot of old people in Planet Fitness. I always see them on the cables. And these guys are in good shape. Like the saying is your muscle will not tell if it's a barbell or a dumbbell or a cable. It will only tell if it's resisting something. And the best part about this machine is since it'll track your progress, it'll let you know when it's okay to progressively overload. And I'm more than happy to use cables, progress very safely, have this all to myself. Like everything is there. And I could like connect it to my Apple Music and play awesome music while the fan blowing on me. And knowing there's like a warm-up routine where I could warm up properly, form check, I'm not mad. I think it's worth every penny. A lot of people don't have, the money to buy this, or people don't have enough space at home. That's completely fine. I'm doing this is because I'm hurt and like, I want to get started right away instead of like waiting for machines. I'm still keeping my barbell and dumbbell. If that works for you, keep using that because anything will make you progress. But let's say if I couldn't, afford it, and if I didn't have space at home, then like I would just buy a studio, get a job, work a lot, get a studio, and yeah, get this machine and nothing else. It has all the weight I need, 200 plus pounds. I don't think I'll ever reach 200 pounds on lifting on a exercise, but for sure I'll build muscle. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.